Welcome back to AfrigaZone. Beloved, good people of the diaspora and in the diaspora, just watch it until the end. Robin Roberts in Ghana, Accra, Ghana, the Black Star of Africa.
Let's go back to Robin, live in Ghana. More than 33 million people live in that country, and just recently, an influx of Americans have moved there. Hey, Robin, don't tell us you're moving. I'm not accepting that.
Michael, many people are coming here to connect with their history. 65 years ago, Ghana gained independence from colonial rule. Ever since, it has been leading the charge in innovation and development. Ghana, with its echoing drum beats, rich rainforest, expansive beaches, and deep-rooted history, is now ready to take center stage.
Tonight, the Global Citizen Festival comes to Ghana for the very first time.
Host Dine Guerrera welcoming 20,000 fans in person. Audiences tuning in worldwide. The Global Citizen Festival. It's Ghana's mission to thrive as a cultural hub and tourist destination, but also as a place to call home.
I'm happy here. I feel a sense of alignment. I feel a sense of fulfillment. I think just as a Black American coming to Ghana, it's a return home.
An estimated 5,000 Black Americans have relocated to Ghana over the past 2 years.
To Ghana.
Including podcast host Demetria L. Lucas, who says she feels the excitement of possibility.
You see that there's cranes in the sky, literally, like they're building the city. And for me as an artist, I can feel the energy. I feel like I'm living in the middle of a renaissance.
And a renaissance is exactly what African leaders on Cape Coast hope to create.
We are looking at Africa without borders. It's happening. The future is Africa.
It's never gets old.
Influenced in part by the success of Marvel's Black Panther, proposals like Wakanda One, envisioning bustling futuristic cities that honor the history and embrace what's to come.
We want to make sure Wakanda One city is futuristic. It's a sustainable energy city. There's hope for change. And we have to teach our children to empower people using technology.
That innovation is something artist David Alabo is also exploring.
It's really cool to look at these names.
Two artists sharing their love for culture.
Tell me about this astounding piece of art.
I was thinking about how can I reinterpret classic tarot cards in an African perspective. And obviously, I had to put the Black Panther in because those movies have been a massive inspiration for me.
Here at the newly built Freedom Skate Park, creativity flows through the space designed to connect the young people of Accra to the arts.
Talk to me a little bit about this wall.
This wall includes all the names of everybody who has helped create this place, from Virgil Abloh, may you rest in peace. We had Kendrick Lamar here the other month, and obviously you here. It inspires us, when you come and you see what we're trying to do as well.
Oh my goodness. I'm back now with Dine, and I love how you were trained on the monitor watching that piece with such pride, because you know that people are seeing Africa now in a different light.
Yeah, that is really, as I was telling you yesterday, Robin, my whole adult life, when I moved to the United States at 19, I've always wanted to just turn the camera a little bit towards the continent, because there's so many brilliant people. Every time I come here, I get blown away by people like David, and so many more people we'll see today. And it really, really is so exciting to just have that happening. And the aspect of how the film might make people look more to the continent, and how, it's what was already here.
Right.
It actually, the movie is inspired by the real.
Not the other way.
Not the other
way around.
No.
And we saw, though, that Wakanda One, the futuristic city.
Yes.
What is your hope for the future of Africa?
Oh gosh, that's almost an emotional question. There's so much that I just want to see the continent and its people allowed to fully realize their potential, and it's happening more and more and more. And the more it happens, the more powerful this continent becomes, and the world cannot ignore it.
No, they cannot. Well, thank you so much. Oh, George, there is so much to see and do here. Tourism, one of the most important parts of Ghana's economy. So many from around the world, especially Black Americans, travel here looking to connect with their roots and explore the culture. So what did we do?
We set out on a journey.
You heard her. Daniel?
Hello, yes, this is Daniel.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
Gideon?
This is Gideon.
How are you? Can't wait to see the city.
Where we are currently is called the Accra Tourist Information Center. It's going to be our starting point, and from here we are driving straight to the Art Center. You're really going to enjoy this trip.
I can't wait. Let's go. So much to see. Wonderful. But I gotta find some gifts. Gotta find some gifts for some friends. Can you help me? Hi.
I'm Nicholas.
I'm Robin. Oh, wow. Wow.
So you are welcome.
Wow.
I will say Aquaba.
Everything's so beautiful and unique. My friends are going to be very happy. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful everything, every piece. I wish I could bring it all back for all my friends. So thank you for your time. On the road again. Daniel, Gideon, the market was beautiful.
All right.
Where are we heading next?
Okay, so right now we're heading towards the Independence Square. If you want everybody to know that you came to Ghana, then you have to go there.
You have to go there.
Definitely.
Must see.
Yeah, must see.
If you come to Ghana,
yes,
you must see.
You must see.
Let's go. Look at you both. Oh.
Wow.
I'm home.
Micheo, as they say here. I'm still learning.
Oh. Welcome to Ghana.
Oh. And the best way to introduce you to Ghana is with the second lady herself.
It is such an honor.
Welcome to Ghana. Such a pleasure to meet you.
This is not your first time at all. What is it that draws you back again and again and again?
I adore this nation, and it's so hopeful. Yeah, the fact that it was the first nation to gain independence from the British
continent, yes.
and on the whole continent. Other than that, I love the food. I love the people. It's gorgeous. I love the fashion. I love the culture.
You're talking to somebody back in the United States. What would be your reason?
Where do I start from? The people. People make a nation, and Ghana has the warmest people. Ghana is really the star of Africa.
So grateful for your invitation and for your hospitality. Daniel, Gideon, look who's here.
Wow.
I know, tonight she's going to hop on the bus for us now.
Here's the National Theater.
You know, I always see these tour buses in New York City. Never been on one. It took me to get to Ghana to get on a tour bus, and I'm loving it. Now I know why. Now I know why people get on these double-deckers. You can really get a perspective from up here.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Sometimes people forget this is a coastal city.
Yes.
A majestic coastal city. So what has been your favorite part of today, what we've seen, what we've experienced?
It's been about the idea of showing modern Africa and showing off modern Africa from the modern African perspective.
Thank you for going along the tour with me. It has been memorable. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
You know, you can't visit any country without trying its local food, so Dine and I are grateful to have world-renowned chef Amata Benta here with us, and we are dining on a mat because that is the name of her restaurant, Dine on a Mat, where she serves modern West African cuisine. So it was lovely to see Dine and I get back on these mats like this. We had a lot of help to get us down here. But thank you. You know what? Jollof rice? Every country says theirs is the best.
Yes.
What sets Ghana's apart?
It's the rice. The rice is different because different countries use different rice. And then also the spices. The spices we use here in Ghana is totally different from other countries. And also the side. So most countries will use like sauce for it on the side. And then Ghana will just do something called pakoshito, or shito, which is just a small peppery thing, which I'll have you try very soon.
Okay, but tell us a little bit more about the spices, because that really is what sets it apart.
Yes. So this here we have African nutmeg, the calabash nutmeg, which is in it, and then the peppers, the pakpo shito. And then also we have sun-dried spices like the cayenne pepper. We have dawa dawa, which hails from the north of Ghana. So it's a mixture. All the goodness is there. That's the secret. I'm giving the secret away. No.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah. And so, I mean, firstly, congratulations. This year you won the Basque Culinary World Award for your astounding work in culinary arts. And the question I have is about the astounding work you're doing with your community. I know you have a actual foundation called the Fulani Kitchen Foundation.
Yes.
And we just want to know more about what you do with that. That's just so incredible.
Thank you. So I have Fulani Kitchen Foundation, which I started 3 years ago. And the reason was because I was traveling a lot across Africa for the Dine on a Mat concept. So I usually go into this Fulani community, spend time with the women, the keepers of the authentic recipes. So they will teach me authentic recipes, I'll document, and then I'll come back to Ghana. But also, while I was spending time with them, I realized there are so many issues these women are facing on a day-to-day basis. And I wanted to, it didn't feel right to go in every time, take inspiration, come back and ignore their challenges. So I wanted to collaborate with them in a more meaningful way. So that's how we started the foundation.
Wow.
So our focus is to grow more food in Ghana, in Africa actually, especially grains, like ancient grains, like sustainable grains. So we process, package and distribute locally and internationally because we want to also support them economically, you know. And also we are building a center which is going to serve as a safe space for them to talk about issues we care about, like FMG, early marriage, all of the things, you know, women go through in rural areas. So I'm really happy I won the BAS because it comes with money. So we are going to build an actual center in the north of Ghana.
Always giving, always thinking, always thinking of others. Well, should we? I mean, we've had a lot of jollof, but
let's do this. Let's add a little bit of spice. Do you prefer it hot?
More spice.
Okay.
Hey, George, Michael,
I'm from Southern Africa.
You have some back there in New York?
Really good. Delicious.
It's a little.
It's really good, you guys.
You don't have this extra spice.
You have to add spice.
We can send it back to
We don't have the
like
extra
that.
spice, but it's still nice, Robin.
Okay. How can you be eating as much as you've already had since you've been here this weekend? You've been talking about all those jollof that you've had.
Listen, I'm filling up the tank so I can remember it all when I go back.
Oh, it's all good.
I had jollof rice, a kind of risotto ball of jollof rice here. I mean, jollof rice is a lot of things.
So good here.
It can do a lot of things.
So good.
So many things to do. And we still have fashion that we're going. I'm so sorry. This is so rude. No, I'm also going to use this to hide my ashy feet.